Hey y'all. I'm good, Sophie. How are you, baby? Shit, I just X'd out. Hey, Tristan. All right, let me see who wants to be on here. All right, Sophie's number one. Hey, Ninja. All right, y'all let me know if you want me to add you. Sophie's number one. Aisha Smith is number two. JoJo's number three. Angel Dreamer is number four. Alice is number five. Hey, Nadia. I'm good, Lala. How are you, baby? Tristan is number six. Thank you, Jonathan. You will be first, baby. Thank you so much. Hey, Antigone. Nadia is number seven. Look at Jonathan kicking it off. Why can't you ever see me? I have no idea, Lala. That is weird because I go in order. I promise. All right, Lala, you're number eight, baby. I don't know why because I'm going right down the list. Cornisha Reed is number nine. It's got to be filtering you out or something. Yeah, Jonathan always pays big bucks. He has to love me. That's all I can come up with because he'll be asking questions just to ask. Thank you so much, Jonathan. You're about to be first, baby. All right, Oreo Cookies is number 10. I'm going to catch this list up and I'm going to do you first. Galilee is number 11. I know, Lala, that's so weird. Yes, you do, Cornisha. It's just that Jonathan, like, I think he does it out of, like, I know y'all all do it because you love me, but y'all know how when you read cards, your intuition be on point, right? So a lot of times, I think Jonathan just comes up with questions so he can donate. Y'all know the vibe I get? See? He said it. I like to support Miss Marley. He literally does that. He'll do it all the time. He'll ask me, Jonathan, I'm sorry, I'm about to put you on blast, but he will ask me questions like, what is this girl's intentions for me? I've only met her once. Like, he don't really care about that girl that much, y'all. He just trying to be nice to me. You see? I feel it. I know. I got you too, Nadia. You're number 7. So if I didn't call somebody's name, y'all let me know. Yes, Jonathan always be donating out of love. Hey Jason, how are you, baby? And I see it, Jonathan, and I appreciate it a lot. So just know that, okay? Hey Ann. Galilee, I did add you, baby. You're 11. All right, we got to do Jonathan first. All right, Jeannie, you're number 12. P is number 13. Ann is number 14. All right, Jonathan, let's go, boo-boo. Let's go. Let me see what your question is. Am I protected against JJ's cursing energy towards me? Okay. So who is this to you, Jonathan? Just so you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but oh, Auntie Gone, you're number 15 if I missed you. Margaret is 16. Y'all, I know y'all think I'd be skipping y'all. Ms. Rack is 17, but this shit harder than it looks, okay? Fancy Nancy, you 18. LZ is 19. Okay, she is the son of your old neighbor. This is the son of your old neighbor, okay. Y'all smell what I'm cooking? I be struggling. I'm trying over here, okay? All right, Jonathan, we about to see, baby. We're going to do a spread on this person's energy towards you. Thank you, Cornisha. And then we're going to give you some advice. LZ, you're number 19, baby. All right, let's go. Let's go, Jonathan. 6 shuffles. I ain't cooking shit. I went to the Chinese place. We got some Brantley Gilbert. Those tears in your eyes got me seeing red. I hate how they get to you. You're welcome, LZ. Shaw did, Nadia. Shaw did. Yeah, he would build me a website for free. So he'll build you a website, but then he'd be looking at you sideways and sending you negative vibes? That's weird. It's like he's an undercover hater, but instead I paid him too good, and now he wants more money. You can't be good to some people, Jonathan. Thank you, Jessica. You're number 20, Jessica. I got your back. You got my heart, girl. No matter what, you gotta remember, it's you and me against the world. Ann's over there being good, staying away from the assholes. Hey, Dan the man. All right, let's see. Because, baby, we got what they want. And what we got's the truth. He is a hater and he's envious. See, this is what I'm talking about. No matter how good you are, if you're on, there's 2 sides, y'all. I feel like this is a message somebody needs to hear, okay? There's 2 sides, basically. Hey, Barbie, how are you, baby? There's the light and the dark. There's the good and the bad, right? And I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just telling you what it is. And when I say good and bad, I mean light and dark. There's only 2 sides. And just like this guy, he said he hopes that God will punish me. All right, this guy built Jonathan a website. I'm giving y'all an example of what to look for in your life. Even when you're doing good, even when you are on a good vibration, what you think is a good vibration, even when you're doing the inner work, even when you mean well, even when you have good intentions, where there's one, there's another. If there's light, there has to be dark, because without the dark, you won't know what light is, and vice versa. So he goes and pays the guy to do a website that originally the guy was going to do for free. And now the guy is starting to look at him sideways, wanting more money. So you see how Jonathan's intentions were good, but it turned around on him. That doesn't mean don't be good to people, but it does mean don't forget. There's always going to be that projection shit. There's always going to be people side-eyeing you. There's always going to be undercover haters in your circle. Even if it's sad, y'all. But if you go ahead and accept it, don't be fearful of it, but accept it. Then when it comes towards you, you're like, it's just because I got light shining. That's it. When your inner light is shining, it attracts the good, the bad, the ugly, and the in-between. You know? I don't know why I felt the need to get on that soapbox, but there you go. 2 more shuffles. And don't let it stop you from being good to people, but just be self-aware, you know? That it's always going to be there as long as we're on this 3D earth. And a lot of times, the more hate you get thrown at you, it's a good indication that you're doing the work of the light. You see? So it's actually a blessing, honestly, because you can take all that darkness that comes towards you and use it for fuel. When it's coming at my lips, so I haul off and break that bitch. Let's see, Jonathan. Let's see this guy's energy and then what you need to do. Judgment reversed. So you're more consciously aware of your surroundings than this person. I'm going to go ahead and just throw that out there right now. I'm asking about their energy, and the answer position is always my first card, right? The judgment reversed, it doesn't mean you're better than them. It doesn't mean I think that they're shit and you're shining. I'm just telling you from a detached Aquarian perspective that the judgment reverse tells me you're more consciously aware than this person. So you think it affects your body? I think your thoughts about it is affecting your body more than this person's energy. But we're going to keep looking, because anything that somebody calls a spell or gossiping or black magic or any of those things, you have the power to get rid of them. Always. But this card right here tells me this person is not as consciously aware as you. Judgment reversed. Energetically, it's like the crab in the bucket theory, okay? Your light bugs them a little bit. And whatever that is for you, the light can be your good heart. It can be your career. It can be anything that they would like for themselves that they kind of are envious of. But you are more consciously aware. You're more self-aware, basically, than this person. So that tells me, without your consent, this person cannot throw any energy at you and it be successful. Because you could just turn it back around on them. And you don't turn it back around on them negatively. If you start to feel your body aching, you start to feel some negativity coming from this person, you just say, this is not my energy. You say it out loud if you need to. If you don't want to look crazy, whisper it. Close your eyes and do it in the bathroom, you know? But this is not my energy. I send it back to where it came from, and don't forget, with love and light. And then God will take care of the rest. I'm gonna love you like it's going out of style. Kind of thing only comes through. Ice cream with brownies. You're number 21, baby. All right, the Two of Pentacles. So this is this person's energy. Judgment reversed, Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords reversed. They're bitter in general, Jonathan. Fool reverse. They have a lot of fear in their own energy. I think you're giving them more credit than what they deserve on terms of affecting you. They got Two of Swords and the Justice. Again, I think you're giving them more credit than what they're capable of in terms of affecting you. I'm not just telling you that either. Because look at their energy. The Judgment reversed. The Two of Pentacles. I'm just showing you because I don't want you to think I'm trying to tell you something you want to hear, right? Then the Queen of Swords reversed with the Fool reversed. Their energy had, like, their energetic signature tells me they got some bitterness in their vibration, pretty much. Some fears that they tote around. They avoid emotional situations because they keep themselves in their head. They got the Justice card, and I want to see what that is. But what I think the message is around this Justice card in general, we're going to clarify it, but I think it's because you're giving this person more power than they actually have. What I'm saying is you're assigning the meaning of your body bothering you as coming from this person. So Justice, therefore, this is creating a loop. The more you feel it, the more you think that's happening. The more you feel it, the more you think that's happening. Cause and effect vibes here. Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords reversed. I don't feel like they have near the power that you think they have. I feel like the burden here is coming from the cause that you think they're the effect. Now listen to what I just said, because that sounds crazy. I think the burden here is coming from the cause that you think they're the effect. I don't think they got that much power. I want to get you some advice cards, but yeah, this person, their energy isn't stable and disciplined enough. Because even a black magic person, right? They got to be disciplined in pointing that towards you. Anything that's a spell or black magic or ill intentions or projections coming towards someone, like hate or whatever, it's only can affect you if you receive it. So you do not receive it. That's the bottom line. I want to give you some advice. But the best advice, honestly, in one pretty much swoop is anytime you're feeling sad, lonely, despair, fear, your body hurts, anything coming off of this person, just kind of whisper to yourself, this is not my energy. I send it back to where it came with love and light. Cash, you're number 22, baby. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nobody. Precia, you're number 23. Thank you, Liz. Yes, Jonathan. Yes, based on these cards, yes, absolutely. Because I'm telling you based on what is coming out. But we fixing to give you some advice with this deck. Ash Ronnie, you're number 24, baby. All right, let's see. See? It's like the burden with the Ten of Wands is coming from what you're perceiving this person as having power. But they don't. The Knight of Swords reverse says they don't. Let's give Jonathan some advice. What are some advice cards for Jonathan? Dealing with this person's energy, or dealing with the fact that you're feeling that off of this person. Even if it's not coming from them, there is something here that you're concerned about. So let's get some advice. Again, sending it back with love and light is the key. And you know what even makes it more powerful? This is my mean Scorpio self coming out. Do it with as much love and as open as your heart chakra can be, because everything we send out boomerangs to us, right? So anybody sending out negativity, it only boomerangs back to this person, that person that's sending it out every time. It might take longer than we want it to, but it always boomerangs. What's the saying? What goes around comes around. It's all on a wheel. as advice, Jonathan, is literally like, I send this back to you. I send this back, whatever the negative energy is, back to where it came from. I'm looking at it in a light way with the Page of Swords here. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords. It's like in your mind, this can be as simple as a thought. When you start to feel negativity come towards you, this is advice. Star reversed, Page of Swords. All you have to do is think to yourself, this is not my energy. I send it back to with love and light. And even you can say, I do not accept it. There's true power in our words and thoughts. I feel like you'll feel a physical difference because Queen of Pentacles is a physical card. Pentacles is about the 3D world, right? It's tangible. I feel like if you do this with consistency, every time you feel some negativity going on with your body or whatever, and you keep doing that, I feel like you'll be able to actually tell a physical difference with the Queen of Pentacles. And all it takes is you being disciplined with your thoughts when the negativity comes towards you. Here you are. Here's the negativity coming towards you. You're disciplined with your thoughts. By default, you're going to feel a physical difference. So see if that doesn't work, if you're consistent. Okay, Shodney is number 25. Sydney is 26. Uh-oh, Ann's calling Mark. Thank you, Jessica. All right, Jonathan, we about to get you 2 oracle cards. I'm going to smother them bitches with teddy bears, Dan. You put the nail on the head. She don't know how much I need her. She don't know I'd fall apart. Look, Jonathan, you got the freaking release card. You cannot make this shit up. I know I say that all the time and y'all get sick of me, but I'm me, so hell. Release. This is about you being okay with the fact that the negative energy is coming towards you. Discipline your thoughts around it and return to sender with love and freaking light. That's the key. You can't return to sender with a negative vibe. Stop when you start to feel that energy. Take a moment to, thank you, Sophie. Take a moment to really hold the frequency of love in your heart when you get ready to send it back up here mentally. Love and light, baby. And the love and light part, don't you know God will handle that? The law of balance. There's all kinds of spiritual laws that protect us. Just like Elvis says, return to sender. I love it. Peace. You got freaking release and peace. Jonathan, you're a poet and you didn't know it, okay? Release to get peace. How do you do that? You see that circle? This is protection around you through you holding on to the frequency of love. When you start to feel your body feeling weird, some projections coming at you, be like, okay, this is my chance to try this out. This is not my energy. I send it back with love and light. Release. Now you feel the peace. And you do that over and over. I feel like you will be able to tell a physical difference with consistency. So thank you, Jonathan. I hope that helped you, and I hope that got rid of the fear around it, because there's no need to have fear because you are the one holding the power. You and the Lord, baby. You and the Lord. God's got us, y'all. When your intentions are pure, intentions are very important, right? Release with peace. Absolutely, Jonathan. Thank you, Sophie. It's going to be Dear Marley. Jessica, can we send it back to the trash can it came from? As long, you can say whatever. I know you kidding, but as long as whatever words you're saying is sent back with love and light, but you got to be feeling some love and light. That's all you got to do, boo. You are welcome, Jonathan. Thank you, baby. And Liz, you're up next, baby. Intuitive, you're number 27. Already got Sydney. Melody R is 28. Yes, Sophie, I do. Dear Abby. Hey, John, thank you so much. I haven't even started yet, Melody. I'm doing donation reads, and then I'll be on number 1 after that. All right, let's see, Liz. Look at Dan making ribs and taters. My question is the connection between Dahlia and I going to turn into a healthy relationship? I know that's right, Cornisha. Where's our ribs, Dan? All right, 6 shuffles for Liz. Is this going to turn into a healthy relationship for Liz and Dahlia? I sure do. We need some ribs. Sophie said, tickle, tickle. 2 more shuffles. Is the relationship between Liz and Dahlia? Thank you, Jonathan. You'll be next, baby. Is the relationship between Liz and Dahlia going to turn healthy? 1 more shuffle for the hell of it. I don't know why. We're just going to do it. Thank you, Sophie. Jonathan tearing it up today. Baby, tell me, where'd you ever learn to fight without saying no? 2 of Pentacles reversed, and then everything fell on the floor. Hold on. All right, so with the 2 of Pentacles in the answer position, it's like this person has already decided within themselves that they want to try to do something with you. We'll see what else comes out. But this is like a decision has been made, right? Look at this shit. Are y'all mirroring each other? Both people have ultimately decided that you're going to give it a bit. Hit me with your best shot. I'm going to give it my best shot. That kind of vibe. 2 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. It's like either one way or the other. They've either already decided they're going to give it their best shot, or they've already decided that they're not. It's one of the 2. We'll see. Let's see what she say. You full of sugar tonight, Jonathan? Liz has got the big eye over there. She said, oh, so you don't feel like this person has made a decision? Because this feels really decision like 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Okay, y'all have been very transparent. Okay, that's good. I'm giving it my best shot, and they told me that too. Perfect. That's I can't, like, that's just what that says. So we want to know if this is going to turn into a healthy relationship. Is this going to be a healthy relationship for Liz and Dahlia? The Devil reversed. Okay, that's positive. What is the Devil reversed when it comes out to me? It's that energy of, yeah, they're giving it their best shot, and it's true. They are doing that. There's no toxic pattern that I see currently. But the Devil reverse says it could easily turn that way if there's not discipline here. So what does that mean? Like, you know, you got this uncle his mom is rich, right? And he's an alcoholic. And so he's a recovering alcoholic, and his mom buys him a liquor store to run. So now that's not a good idea. Don't put the alcoholic in the liquor store, right? Because he's probably going to relapse. So if you or this person was codependent in the past, that's just an example. It can be any sort of toxic pattern that you or this person has overcome. It's saying just don't fall back into old patterns. It's more like a be mindful. With it in the reverse, it says that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, they opened up last night saying that they really like me too, but they overthink it. Okay. But the Devil reversed is positive. It's not, it's just saying there's been something overcome recently in the past on your side, their side, or both sides. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Four of Wands reversed. So if you haven't been, if this didn't happen to you, Liz, they're still carrying some heartbreak from something that got the door slammed in their face. They don't want to go back to it. The Eight of Cups is here. Queen of Pentacles reversed, but it's got them, what is that song? I just had to stop my earbuds because I just got a song that felt channeled for you. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the artist, but it's like, hold on to me, because I'm a little unsteady. Who knows that? There's 30 people in here. One of y'all got to know. Just to avoid, ignore my singing and just, do y'all know the song? Hold on to me, because I'm a little unsteady. That's this person in this Queen of Pentacles reversed. And I told her I don't want that type of dynamic in this or moving forward with anyone. So I told them individuality is important, okay? It's going to be a challenge, to say the least, because this person is coming from a hurt place. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you. They have physically walked away from something. I feel like at the time they walked away from it, it was not by choice. And it broke their heart. The door was slammed shut in their face. Three of Swords, Four of Wands reversed. I feel like they have successfully overcome a lot of toxic patterns. And this can be on both sides. I'm going to say it like this, Liz. It's possible for this to turn into a healthy connection with daily work, right? With being very self-aware of what's going on with your energy, and they got to do the same thing. It's possible, but it's going to take a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. I'm not saying any relationship is easy, but this one just has a lot of challenges based on the after effects of pain from past connections. We'll even get the most likely outcome. Boundaries could be an issue, and staying on balance with the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, because again, if it's not you, it's this other person. They got the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. This is painful energy. So if you can actively heal while you're in a connection, that's fine. But they got to not brush this away. They got to not just let it sit there, because it'll manifest between you and them. The pain from their past will manifest in as failure between you and them. And maybe both of y'all have pain that you're still working through. So it's not going to be easy. Y'all going to have to work at it. It's possible to be successful, but there's a lot of challenges. So I'm going to say it that way. So it's not like it's an automatic fail, run away, because at the end of the day, both people, the reason why I'm saying don't just run away is both people have made this solid decision, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, to try to give it their best shot. But that person with this Queen of Pentacles reversed, hold on to me, I'm a little unsteady, could be codependent, right? Looking to someone outside of them to help steady them energetically, right? Again, that doesn't make them a bad person. It's just a challenge. We have both been hurt. Hey, Mark. I made you number 29, Mark. All right, let me read what she said. We both have been hurt. I had a crappy relationship in the past, and she had a crappy situationship. So it's basically on both sides. Honestly, I got that feeling too, because sometimes I will compliment her or whatever, and she would tell me I'm lying, and that threw me off a little bit, and told her, why would you think that? But yeah, I told them it's always a safe space, and yeah, I think you are right. Let's just get the most likely outcome. Based on the energy y'all are both in, I just want to see. I just feel like it's definitely going to take both people on both sides. I got you, Mark. Thomas Webb, you're number 30. Intuitive, I did not. Oh, yes, I did, Intuitive. You're 27, baby. My bad. All right. I see. That makes sense. She did tell me she's scared this won't be concrete, and I told her we won't know, but it takes a day at a time to build a future. You're welcome, Intuitive. Marta, I'm sorry, baby. I already did 30 people on the list. I already got 30 on there. You can't promise somebody that it's going to be successful. You just got to take it one day at a time. But I do know there's no need to like run if you think this person isn't trying their best. They're giving it their best shot. That is definitely true. I want to know who sings that song so you can go listen to it, Liz. I can't think of the name of that song. I can only think of that one lyric. I'm a little unsteady. What is the most likely outcome for this for Liz? Thank you, Anne. What is the most likely outcome for Liz? Six of Swords reversed. I feel like there's going to be a 110% given on both sides. Y'all ain't gonna just give up on this in a day. This is like this person's not moving on from this anytime soon. Yeah, Google that lyric. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. Hey, Mark, how are you, baby? I'm trying to remember a song for her. The name of the song is Unsteady. It's like, I feel like y'all are going to have some unsteady days with the Six of Pentacles reversed. I ain't even trying to be funny. I can't make up what comes out. Because the Six of Pentacles in the upright was at the bottom, talking about balance being a challenge. And now the freaking Six of Pentacles reversed is here, like, with the Six of Swords reversed. It's like through that unsteadiness, there's going to be an attempt to try and overcome it. So for the outcome, it's like y'all are going to try and give it your best shot. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and the Nine of Cups. So as advice, this would be the energy of being emotionally independent, right? So just make sure you and this person don't mesh together to the point that y'all are, you know what I'm saying, codependent. As advice, this is about maintaining control of your own emotional state, and they got to do the same thing. That's key here, right? And there's something about confidence coming through, either on your side or theirs. So it's not going to be easy, but it's possible. I'm going to leave it at that. So that way I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be great. There's going to definitely be challenges. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. So let me give you an oracle card, Liz, and then we'll get Jonathan. I haven't forgot you, Jonathan. Kayla, I'm sorry, baby. I already closed the list. Come back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? Crappy Pappy went looking for some moonshine. He took his booze, fell asleep, and is doing fine. Y'all, that's what I mean about Jonathan with his humor. The best one ever is, and until next time, turkeys. Liz got timed out. How do I untime her? It's okay. I just wanted to see how I can untime her. I know you didn't do it on purpose. I know she didn't do it on purpose. Let me go let Gage in. I'm going to save her oracle cards for when she comes back in. Beast mode, I'm sorry, baby. The list is closed. I got to go let my son in the door, y'all. I'll be right back. And then we're going to do Liz. She pretty much heard her reading anyway. We're going to do her oracles when she comes back through. I know you was, Ann. I do the same thing sometimes, so don't you feel bad. I know you was doing it for that other person. I'm coming, y'all. Y'all don't give up on me. Ann was trying to get a troll out of here. That's all it was. She'll be fine. She'll come back in here and I'll give her her oracles and we'll be good to go. Beast mode, I already closed the list, baby. Now we got to do Jonathan's reading, and then we will start on the free list, y'all. I never forget the free people, so if you're on the list, I promise I'm going to get you. I do every time. And did you just read what Mark said? All right. Thank you, Nadia. That makes my heart smile. You're welcome, Beast Mode. All right, Jonathan, I'm scrolling back up to find your question, baby. Let's see. Jonathan says, thank you, Jonathan. Ann couldn't take the heat. Love and Light, how many tarot decks do I have? About 25. I'm giving you an estimate, though. I just saw your question. I'm scrolling for it, Jonathan. Where are you at, Jonathan? I'm looking. Oh, here it is. I found it, Jonathan. What are Miss B's intentions, feelings, and thoughts about Jonathan? Miss B. All right, can you tell me who this is to you, Jonathan? I want to know who it is. You know I got to get the dirt. Love and light, basically. If you get a good oracle deck, you need to tell me. Mark has his own tarot deck, y'all, and it has the best sayings on it. Like when we're in his room and he pulls for us, it's Marky Mark's tarot deck. Mark, you need to put your link in my chat so they can see the link to order your deck for anybody who wants to do that. Because I'm going to order me one. I just hadn't done it because I'm a professional procrastinator. Miss B, I know from another tarot YouTube channel chat like this one. Okay. So you got you a girl in the chat at another tarot channel. Okay. Let's see. What are Miss B's? She lives in Ireland and I live in the Netherlands. My wish for everybody that comes in is basically that they get their person always. Shantae, I'm doing Jonathan's and then you would be up after Jonathan, baby. I'm tall and she is small. There he goes being a rapper. Jonathan's a poet and didn't know it. I think they're like 20 bucks, Love and Light. Mark, correct me if I'm wrong about that. You so funny, Jessica. 2 more shuffles for this Miss B question. Yeah, 20 bucks. That's what I thought. But they're worth it because I've already seen a lot of the sayings. Thank you, Sophie. Because I'm a little unsteady. We messaged yesterday for about 5.5 hours. So you're actually talking to this person outside of the chat. Okay. Look at Jonathan. Why you didn't ask me about this person first, Jonathan? This is the tea. We need to know about his tea. Ten of Pentacles. First card out. 10 of Pentacles. So even though this is a new person, even though you're just talking, this person is in the market for the whole package is what I'm saying with that 10 of Pentacles. Because we're asking, what are their thoughts, energy towards you? It's not just because you get the 10 of Pentacles. If you've only been talking to this person for one day, right? It's good and stuff. But this doesn't mean they've already picked you, you know, for your life partner because it's a new connection. So I'm going to apply it like that. With it being a new connection, it's just saying this person ain't playing in terms of they want a life partner. They want somebody they want that Bonnie and Clyde shit, you know. They want that person that's their teammate. They want to be part of a power couple dynamic. But let's see what else comes out. Also, the earlier cards told that too. Okay. 10 of Cups. And Mark is over here with Lobster. If you do miss, Sophie, I'll let you still do your question. Just let me know when you come back. All right, what is Miss B's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jonathan? Y'all, that's so sweet. You're welcome, Sophie. the Strength reversed. So they want to be vulnerable with you. They have the intentions of being vulnerable with you. That means they want to be honest and open about themselves with you. Because when the Strength card comes in the upright, it can say, especially in a new connection, like just talking, it can say that someone has fears around vulnerability. They don't want to let you in too close. This person's intentions are that they want to be vulnerable. They want to be truthful and open, right? Me too with her. Thank you, Shantae. You'll be next, baby. It just popped up on my phone. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, the Death reversed, and the Five of Wands reversed. That came out with the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, Anne. The Queen of Pentacles is the spouse card, okay? That is someone who would be part of a Ten of Pentacles dynamic. This person is very nurturing. They want to nurture the connection, like even if it's just talking, they want to nurture it and be vulnerable with you. They also don't want this to have any sort of drama or conflict. I feel like they've been through connections in their recent past that had drama around them. But the Death card is here saying they put some sort of end to connections in their past, because I know they're new. I know this person's new, so I know this isn't in your energy towards you. Death, Five of Wands reversed. There's some sort of past energy that had drama around it, that had conflict around it, pettiness. You know what I'm saying? With the Death card here, it's like this person put an end to that in their past, and they want something stable. The Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom. This is about inner work. I feel like this person has either been working on themselves or putting themselves into their work a lot. That kind of energy with the Eight of Pentacles. She asked what my ancestors think of her. They approved it. Oh, you know. So she did. She had some past stuff with some drama. Pettiness. See, the reason why I'm saying it could be inner work is that the Death card is here. That's the Scorpio card. It's also the card of transformation, right? Change on a very deep level. Becoming a new version of yourself. Eight of Pentacles with that is an inner work card. It's like this person has been doing a lot of work on themselves, learning how to love themselves. And as far as like talking to you, they just have an interest in getting to know you to see if you could be someone that is long-term, that is stable, that makes a good partner. It's like they're vetting you, right? Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. She asked that question just like me. Okay. So she asked this same question in another chat room about you. Three of Swords reversed. Okay, got you. She asked the same thing about you. Again, this person has done a lot of work on themselves to get where they are. Thank you, Mark. Well, Jonathan, I'm not going to sit here and say that you're going to marry them and you're going to live happily ever after, but I don't see that this person has negative intentions. I see that they're just wanting a true partner and they want to talk to you and get to know you. I feel like they've done a lot of work on themselves to get their emotional self where they are. And I actually commend them for that with the Death card and the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords reversed. I feel like they have a very painful past, along with some pettiness, childish, and drama around the connections they had before. And in spite of that, they still want to be vulnerable with you, which I think is beautiful, because being vulnerable with somebody is hard work after you have been heartbroken. If you don't believe me, just ask me, okay? I've had my heart ripped out, and now being vulnerable with people is nearly impossible for me. I'm not saying it's impossible completely. I said nearly impossible, right? Because I'm trying to become better every day, right? But what I'm saying is, it's a true gem of a person they can have a past of heartbreak, pain, and pettiness, because the way I always feel is, look at all this work I've done on myself. If I'm vulnerable with somebody and I get hurt, I'm going to have to start over. I know that's not true. I'm just saying that's where I come from in my place of fear. So I really admire this person's energy, because as much work as they've done to get here, Death card, 3 of Swords reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, Queen of Pentacles, as much work as they've done to get there with the 8 of Pentacles, they're still willing to be vulnerable with you to see if they can get to know you and see if you would make a good partner. 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah. It's positive to me. If it looked like you was being catfished, or if it looked like they had bad intentions, I would always tell you. So it looks positive to me. In other words, if a reader told me these cards came out for somebody that was interested in me, I would be willing to give them a chance, because they're trying to be open, honest, vulnerable. Creation with the number 39. Look at that. That's like almost power couple energy, you know? Assessing again. And then the trust card is at the bottom. So with the assessing card and the creation, it's like this person just wants to get to know you on a deeper level with time and see what happens. Like they're still in that energy of assessing it, which makes sense. If you're just talking to them, you haven't known them very long. But the thing is, they're just assessing the situation. They're seeing, okay, does this person match with me? Is this a good match for me? They're very grounded and stable, and they would make a good partner as long as y'all both fit together good. I feel like they're trying to figure out, do we fit together good? You know, is this something that's going to fit good? So this looks very positive, Jonathan. Out of any connection you've ever asked me about, because, you know, sometimes you'll ask me about different people and I'll say, no, slam the door on that. No, don't go towards that. Out of any romantic interest you've ever came in my room to get, this one looks like it actually has potential for longevity, as long as there's not some differences that you haven't figured out yet. As of right now, their intentions are pure, and they just want to get to know you on a deeper level and see where it goes. That's kind of the way I feel this energy. And they've done a lot of work to get where they are internally. So I feel like this could be a mirror image of the work you've done on yourself since some of your last connections. You know, like some of the connections you used to ask me about when you first started coming in here. She knows you a year from that channel. Perfect. That's even better. I know that you don't know her deeply because of that, but the fact that she already has been around you in the chat gives you a little bit more of a leg to stand on, especially with somebody who is far away, right? You don't want to just randomly talk to somebody for 5 hours. You've already been interacting with her, kind of like how we all interact together in here. That's a good thing. But their intentions look positive to me. I would just kind of like keep enjoying talking to this person and enjoy getting to know them on an intellectual level. Enjoy getting to know them as a friend. Because the most important thing, in my opinion, is that can you be friends with that person? Because at the end of the day, when we get old and we get, as Jessica says, dusty, we get old and dusty, right? We're not going to be worried about no physical stuff then. We're going to be worried about, do I like being around this person? When all the romance wears away, then you're just left with that person, you know? So see if you like this person as a friend, you know? It looks positive. It looks like it has potential to me, I say. Mostly are women on that channel. Okay. Perfect, Jonathan. You said it. Take it slow and start as a friendship. Y'all hear that? That's the best thing to do, y'all. You got to be friends with somebody first. Hey, Liz, we're sorry, baby. Here, we didn't mean to do that. I hope you know. Here's your oracle cards, Liz. We didn't mean to. Yeah, you get to know somebody as a friend first, and then you are gonna know. We was trying to zap a troll. All right, here's your oracle cards, Liz. See, this goes with it. Extremes. This is the devil card in this deck. With resilience. This is the same message for your connection, Liz. In spite of the fact that there's going to be challenges with the extremes card, if you and this person go through the challenges together, you're going to grow and become stronger together, right? Extremes and resilience. It's not impossible for this to work, but it's going to come with challenges. But at the end of the day, if you get through it successfully, you're going to be stronger for it. Period. Point blank. So just know it's not impossible, but it will have its challenges. That's the way I feel like. Because you remember the devil reverse came out whenever I was pulling the energy on the cards. And now here's the extremes card. I see these as a growing opportunity, absolutely, for both people. Because why do I see it that way? If you have a conflict or a challenge come up and both people work together to overcome it together, they're going to grow as a team or a unit, right? So it's perfect. You're going to become stronger for it. Both people will. So at the end of the day, regardless, if both people are successful in overcoming it together, they're going to become a force to be reckoned with. Period. Point blank. All right. Thank you, Liz. You know we love you anyway. All right. Shantae. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Yes, I just wanted to make sure I was right, Shantae. Okay. And thank you, Jonathan and Liz. And now we on Shantae. Thank you. And God's daughter already closed the free list, baby, for today. You're welcome. All right, Shantae, will you tell me this person, like, in one little sentence? Is this a friends with benefits? Is it a new person that just came in? Do you have a history with them? You know, that kind of vibe. Like, what is the status between you and this person? So I can be more accurate, because y'all know I ain't no psychic. You're welcome, Jonathan. Thank you, baby. I'm writing down Shantae's name on here so I can remember. Where did she go? No. Is Shantae hidden? How can we unhide her, y'all? Please help me. She just paid me for a reading. Click on it, Ann, and just hit unhide. Thank you, Ann. All right, let's see if she's in here. I'm going to tell her to let me know when she gets in here. Hey, Eliza. I already closed the free list, Eliza. That's them them demons trying to get us, Ann. Not you, Eliza. I'm talking about her phone glitching. It's okay, Ann. I know you ain't did that on purpose. I've known you too long. I know better. You're welcome, Eliza. I just want to give her a minute to come back in. All right, you in here, Shantae? Let's go, baby. Okay, friends with benefits. All right, we got you. I just want to make sure she was here before I started reading. Atiba's feelings and intentions. All right, 6 shuffles, Shantae. What are his feelings and intentions towards Shantae? What are his feelings and intentions towards Shantae? We back on track. We are back. Back again. We are back. Tell a friend. We are back. We are back. We are back. Not yet, Melody. I created a monster, but nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Thank you, Mark. Me and that one little rap song, I know it, so I'll be having to remind y'all every day, right? All right, Shantae, what's going to come out? What is his thoughts, feelings, and intentions? What is this guy's feelings and intentions? Why? Magician reversed. This is my manipulator card. I can't ever, especially with this card. Okay, that'll be, do you want me to wait? Just timestamp it, Shantae, because I'm doing it right now. This card right here is the manipulator. I feel like even though you're telling me friends with benefits, I think they may do subtle things that make you think it's going to go further than that with that manipulation card coming out in the answer position. His feelings and intentions, 8 of Cups. In terms of emotional availability, I feel like he's detached. But I don't know why. I think he may say or do things that even though you are aware of the friends with benefits, it's like he's going to do subtle things that you will assume that this is going to turn into something more. Even if you're okay with the friends with benefits in this moment, it's like he's going to do little subtle things. I hope that makes sense. Three of Wands. It's saying exactly what I'm trying to put words to. It's like do little subtle things to make you think there's going to be more expansion down the road. And they're doing this because they're emotionally detached. But it's not that they're just emotionally detached from you. It's that they are emotionally detached in general, okay? With the 8 of Cups. Thank you, Anne. I am on mini reads, Jeannie. I hadn't started the free list yet. 6 of Cups. Now, why in the hell is that there? This feels like this person still has love for somebody from their past, so they're emotionally detached with you. I don't like saying negative things like that because I'm definitely not a psychic. All I do is read the cards, okay? But the 6 of Cups is here after they come out as emotionally detached. That's okay, Jeannie. What else? 7 of Wands. I feel like if you were to confront this person about it, they would be defensive. I don't like the Magician reversed in the answer position. I got to go ahead and clarify it with this deck. We're going to do 4 shuffles. It's going to make my eye twitch. What is this person's intentions with Shantae? What is this person's intentions with Shantae? I know that, Mark. Boy, Mark is psychic on Tuesday, y'all. And Wednesday, you go in his chat room, that bitch will be psychic again. He be knowing. He be knowing the things. I ain't even playing. He be blowing my mind. You finally free from work, Jessica? You do be blowing my mind. You might think I'm kidding. I ain't. One time, y'all, I was in his room and he was answering a question for somebody. And this lady was like a medium herself or something like that. I don't remember all the details. But the bottom line is, Mark knew the person's name, the spirit's name of the man. You was in there, Jessica, when he did that shit? I was like, damn. Tell him, Jonathan. With love and light, baby. Knight of Swords reversed, Shantae. I don't feel like this person is willing to open up and be vulnerable about the fact that they still have like a love or they still miss someone from their past, okay? So you got Knight of Swords reversed, Star reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, the World reversed. Exactly. Tower at the bottom. This person was either dumped by someone from their past or either they left them even though they still had emotions for them. It's an unfinished cycle here. They feel unfinished business around something that failed in their past. They feel hopeless about it working with this past person. I don't feel like they're willing to open up about it because the Knight of Swords is reversed. I don't feel like they're willing to tell you this. But the reason why they're defensive and emotionally detached when it comes to emotions, the reason why they're detached around emotions is because they still miss someone from their past. Now, I think when dealing with you, it's nothing against you. It's just that that is the way they're dealing with being stuck or missing someone from their past. They're just going to do subtle things to make you think that this is going to expand more than what it actually is. As far as whatever you got with them now, I feel like that's as far as it's going to go. Unless they make a free will decision to face whatever it is they miss here and close it out because they're detached emotionally. Because their heart is still missing somebody else. It's like they're really, and this ain't missing them like with a grudge. This is like missing someone to the point that you almost yearn for them. They miss them to the point they almost yearn for them, but then they have a hopelessness around it working with them. So it's like they're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Focus with the number 14. Purity with the number 30. New beginnings. So to summarize it, Shantae, because when you come back in, I want you to listen to the whole thing. This person, it's not that they're a bad person, but I would be mindful of getting too attached to this person. I feel like as far as the connection is right now with friends with benefits, that's about as far as you're going to get with them. It's because they still miss and have love for a past connection. This connection is something that they have lost hope around it working out. I think that they are very defensive and not willing to open up around this failed connection. But they still feel tied to this person in a strong sense of unfinished business. So the only thing you're going to get with this person is sort of like a physical thing. They may be inclined to make subtle gestures and do subtle things to manipulate you into thinking there's more expansion going to take place in the future. But I feel like, in fact, it's not. See, they had a tower moment around something that they feel like the damage is too much to repair from their past. And they're still hurt about it. Four of Cups, justice reversed. So I feel like friends with benefits is about all they're capable of giving you, because they still have someone else in their heart. Hey, Ilda. How are you in Legend on this fine Tuesday? Mark's over here being psychic and shit. He said he's psychic on Tuesdays. All right, Shantae, thank you, baby. And I just looked at the time. 76:11 is when your reading ended. So in case you have to ask me about it when you come back, I'll put a comment or something after the live's over. All righty. So we got all the mini readings done. Look at us making progress. You're welcome, Ilda. All right, Sophie, if you're still in here, baby, you can go. We're going to have to turn the music back on. I done cut my music off, Lord. Yeah, Mark. Yes, you're number 29, Mark. You sure is, baby boo. You're welcome, Mark. Yep, Melody, you're number 28, baby. Aisha, you are up. I could not believe it. Thank you, Susie. Is Aisha going to see the Cancer Man tonight? Let's see. Is Aisha going to be... Susie, I'm about to get you, baby. Thank you so much. Is Aisha going to see the Cancer Man tonight? Is Aisha going to see the Cancer Man tonight? Knight of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups reversed. I feel like no, because the Knight of Pentacles is reversed. And I feel like they're going to give you some sort of sweet talking energy to try and make it where you're looking forward to seeing them later. Five of Cups reversed, Three of Wands. This is about you looking forward to seeing them later, because something come up. I don't know what come up, but that's the way they're going to say it. So I think no. But they're going to try their best to sweet talk their way out of it. Aisha, don't be taking no shit now. You're welcome, Aisha. You deserve the truth. I'm not saying they're a liar. I'm just telling you, just because I want to tell you. Okay, Dan. All right, Susie, let's see. Will I receive a job offer within the next 2 weeks? That's awesome, Mark. I'm glad you got your vehicle back. I learned a lot, Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. You always gas me up. Hey, Candace. All right, Susie. Let's see, baby. All already closed it, Candace. All right, Sophie, I'll get you in a minute, baby. Let me get Susie real quick, and then you can post. Will Susie receive a job offer in the next 2 weeks? Seven of Swords reversed. That's past energy, Susie, so I don't feel like that pertains to the job offer, but it popped out, so I took it. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan always be gassing me up, y'all. I be appreciating it. Temperance. I feel like you were ripped out of a past situation, Susie, through divine guidance, okay? I feel like rejection was God's protection for you in something. And it was probably to do with work, because we're asking about work. And this is my Divine Fix-It Angel card. When this card comes out for me as a reader, my intuition always goes with Divine Fix-It Angel. And I have no idea why. I know it's Sagittarius energy. But the Seven of Swords reversed is here. It's like you avoided some sort of disaster, some sort of issue. But I feel like you were divinely snatched out of something. I feel like past rejection was God's protection. I know you're asking about the future, but I just feel like you need to know that. It was actually a blessing that you were taken out of something. Hey, Ninja. All right. Is Susie going to receive a job offer in the next 2 weeks? Six of Swords. I'm 5'10", Jonathan. I'm a tall girl. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. The Magician and the Fool reversed. So this is what I think, Susie. I think you're going to get a very stable offer, but it's not going to be in the next 2 weeks. It's going to take longer than that. The only reason why I'm saying yes, you're going to get the offer, is the Eight of Swords reversed and the Magician tells me that opportunity is going to come. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is like the seed being planted, the potential energy. Three of Swords reversed. You'll be grateful that the past didn't work out. But the Fool reversed and the Six of Swords, I think it's going to take more than 2 weeks. But remember that rejection is God's protection. That is your freaking message. You're going to get a positive offer. But I just feel like the timing is not quite 2 weeks. Four of Pentacles is there. So ultimately, you're going to get it, baby. You are welcome. Let me give you an oracle to go with it. Thank you. Growth. This is why you got this, and change on the bottom, girl. Growth and change. The past thing, you were outgrowing it anyway, whether it was the people around you there, the environment, something about it was you were outgrowing it. You're like a little goldfish in your aquarium. You were getting too big for the pot. You needed a bigger pond to be in, right? So this is a blessing, even though you can't see it, right? I know it might not feel like it sometimes when we have certain things come up where we feel like we missed opportunities, but it's actually quite the opposite for you. You're actually being divinely plucked from a situation so you can be put into something that fits your energy better, that supports your growth. I love it. So good luck, baby. And thank you again. Dutch people are tall. Okay. I know I have German in my bloodline. Do you think I have Dutch in there? Hell, I don't know. Do Dutch people have green eyes? I got green eyes. I need to do that ancestry DNA thing just to see. You're 5'7", Mark. You hadn't missed your turn, Margaret. Ilda's 5'10" too. Oh, the Dutch are originally from Germany. Okay. You thought I was 5'2", Mark? I'm 5'10", boy. I'm a tall girl. I really am 5'10", though. I'm tall as hell. All right, Sophie, if you want to post, you can. Engine block scraping, make a nice car up. I'm trying to see us a good song. You're tall on the inside, Ilda. I believe you. I believe that. Whoa. The only poison I've had is ivy. The only man I fear is God. No snakes can make me run now, 'cause I've been bit by 'em all. No bugs can scare me down. No haters can shut me up, 'cause I'm off the grid and I'm off my rocker. I'm off in the holler sun. Where's Sophie? Ilda says she's a giant within. Is that what she said? Let me see. Hey, Flo. You're 6 foot, Thomas. Well, you beat me. I'm 38, Liliana. You could tell I was tall, Dan. I'm trying to catch up on all y'all's comments because I hate it whenever I miss y'all. You're 5'4". You're like a little pack of dynamite, Ilda. All right, JoJo, if you're still in here, you can post your question. Are the times nobody knows, when it was me, my cousins, and a couple of my buddies racing down old Sam's Creek. Cornicia's 5'4". Y'all some little shorty pants. You imagined I was tall, Flo? Yep, I'm 5'10". Charlotte, my son is like 6'2". He's 17 and he's bigger than me. He's a tall fella. Mark said he's short and thick and it does the trick. Thank you, Thomas. You think I look younger than that? It's just the lighting, I promise. I done been through some things, so I'm sure it's probably this dark lighting. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. You 6 foot, Jonathan? I wouldn't imagine you would be 6 foot for some reason. I have no idea why. Lala says she's short and wide. You're 5'4", Flo? Ain't that the truth, Dan? I'm sexy and 28 under the lighting. But you turn that light on, baby, and you'll see all 38 of these years. I promise. You're like Ilda, Flo. You're that little pack of dynamite. Beauty is a light switch away, baby. Beauty is a light switch away. That's the truth. Yep. 38 of these years, they be showing. I wear them proudly. What can you do, right? All right. Angel Dreamer, if you're in here, you can post. Ain't that the truth, Lala? She said, you know we thick in the South. It's the cornbread. All right. Angel Dreamer, if you're here. Or Alice. I done run all the free foot. Oh, she's 5 foot and you're 6 foot, Jonathan. You gonna have you a little short lady. And she gonna be like a little shorty pie and you gonna be all tall. Y'all, Jonathan is 6 foot. I love it. He's got him a little shorty pie girl. The view will look like when I get to the peak. Get back up this time. I gotta stand up right this time. Usually I tell the taller women, it's okay, sweetheart. We can lay down and be the same size. Mark, you got a line for the tall women, the short women, the wide women, the skinny women. Oh, it's like hugging trees, Flo. Tristan, if you're still in here, you can go. She sounds like a little cutie pie, Jonathan. A little 5 foot tall cutie pie. Did y'all think Jonathan would be tall? I can't get over it. Ilda and Flo is pretty much the same height. They're like two little packs of dynamite. Hey, can I ask, will I find a new job in the next 2 months? Flo, are you a tree hugger? All right, Tristan, let's see, baby. Will you find a job in the next 2 months? I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. I know that it ain't always easy to find a job. I know it's easier said than done. But whenever you're trying to get the universe to move, like if you want God to create some sort of opportunity in your life, look at every opportunity as a stepping stone to start with. So make it where you apply for things that you're overqualified for, underqualified for, online, the remote jobs, the jobs you'll have to drive 30 minutes to get to, the ones that you don't want to have, the ones you might would enjoy, because as you do that, you open up so many avenues for God to work in your life. And you may not get, the first thing you may get, you might say, Marley, I listened to you and I got offered this shitty ass minimum wage job and I don't want this job. But don't look at it that way. If you get a job digging ditches, you dig ditches the best you can, and I promise you won't be there long, because there's not a lot of competition in the world today, because people don't want to truly give anything their best, right? So if you start out with a stepping stone job and then you use that as a stepping stone and you still keep looking for something better, and that's how you kind of climb the mountain. So let's see, Tristan. Is Tristan going to get something in the next 2 months? But if you take my advice, you will absolutely get something in the next 2 months, no matter what card I pull. So just remember, you can take a hold of your power that way. That's how I did it. King of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. Chariot. So the first thing you may get offered is something that you might not enjoy doing. But the Chariot is about victory and success. The Chariot is that energy of all you have to do, you got to take your hands off the wheel and put your foot on the gas. That's the advice for me when the Chariot card comes out. So if you choose to do that, what I told you to do, you may get something that you don't necessarily like. The pay may not be good and you might not like what you're having to do. But again, it's still an opportunity. It's a stepping stone. You keep that until you can get something better. So your answer is yes, if you take the advice of the Chariot. Hands off the wheel, foot on the gas. Apply for anything and everything and you will get something. So good luck to you, baby. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. I still ain't made my shirts. I need to make me some shirts that says that. You are welcome, Tristan. See, look at Ilda. Tristan, read what Ilda just put in the chat. And Ilda, I had an accounting degree, and then I ended up getting a divorce, and I worked as a part-time bartender for a little while. I didn't even use my degree. Then I went and worked at this other place that I didn't use it, and then I worked my way up there and actually got to use my degree. So see, me and M need to make some t-shirts. That's right. It's kind of like when you're not planning and you just take whatever happens and whatever opportunities are shown to you, God can do more work in your life. It really is. It was crazy, Ilda, how I did that too. It was just like I was just taking whatever I could get in the moment because my whole life was destroyed, you know? All right, Nadia, if you're in here, baby, you can go. And honestly, Jonathan, you know how you say I have social skills? You may not believe me, but in real life, I'm a hermit who don't like to talk to people. But I do at work. I'll talk to them, like for customers' sake and stuff. But I'm a quiet little hermit. And then I'll get on here with a big mouth. It's crazy. Thank you, Ilda. Is Aries my future partner or someone new? Well, first thing, Nadia, the energy behind that tells me that you're going to be settling if you go with the Aries. Yeah, and Mark was a DJ once, y'all. He did that for like, what, 20 years, Mark? I'm trying to find this question again. Is Aries my future partner or someone new? I feel like you would be settling with this Aries if you took them. Miss B told on the channel that I sound like the Terminator. I'll be back. Ain't that the truth, Mark? The more you learn, the more you earn. Woo! 4 of Cups. What did I say? It's kind of up to you if this is your future partner. I feel like they're open to it with the 3 of Cups here. I feel like the Aries is open to you being their future partner. But the 4 of Cups tells me you're going to be settling. You're not going to be happy with this connection. It's something that you have access to this opportunity with this person, but you're not going to be happy with it. 4 of Cups. So it's kind of up to you. But if I was you, I would not settle. Okay, Mark. The card reader had a religious experience with a timeout. Hey, Aquarius. You're welcome, Nadia. All right, Lala, you are up, baby. My cornbread girl. She said people in the South is thick because of the cornbread. She said she's from the South and she's thick because of the cornbread, y'all. Ain't that cute? If I stay with Gideon, would I be settling long term? Ann got rid of somebody. Ann be doing her best to help me, and I appreciate it. Sophie, I called your name, baby. You can post. But let me do Lala real quick, and then you can post. I just don't want it to get lost in the chat. You're welcome, baby. My soul could listen to... Okay, would Lala be settling long term if she keeps Gideon around? Let's see. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Strength card. I feel like you're going to release this person. So the answer would be yes, because the Strength card is about holding back and the Four of Pentacles is about releasing. Unless something changes here, the Justice and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I don't feel like this is long-term potential. Most likely you're going to end up releasing this person due to some sort of inconsistencies. You're going to feel like the balanced thing to do is release them due to the Knight of Wands, some sort of inconsistencies. And it's something that you're not going to want to do. With that Strength card there, it's going to take your inner strength to do this, but your intuition is going to be telling you just to release it. Long term, maybe not right now in this moment, but eventually I feel like you will release it, okay? All right, Sophie, you can post your question, baby. You're almost there, Lala. I understand, boo-boo. Don't ever settle. You deserve to have somebody that's your partner, your ride or die, your Bonnie and Clyde, right? New guy I'm talking to, initial is R. Does he want a romantic relationship with me? Does R want a romantic relationship with Sophie? Does R want a romantic relationship with Sophie? Knight of Cups and the Tower. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like he does. He might want to go faster than you want or something here. That Tower with that Knight of Cups. But the 8 of Pentacles is like he might want to rush it faster than what you're comfortable with or something. Or be mindful about moving too fast with this person. I don't know. Knight of Cups and 8 of Pentacles is very positive energy. But the Tower is like, you know, movement that's not organic. It's like a, what is the word? A tsunami, a tidal wave of energy, right? So just be mindful that this person might try to rush things too fast or something like that. They might lay it on really thick with that Knight of Cups and rush it too fast. Just be mindful. But I do feel like they do want something romantic, relationship. What I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. All right, Cornisha, you're up, baby. You're welcome, Sophie. I'm going to go get me an Uncrustable. Thank you. I'm coming, y'all. I had to go get me an Uncrustable. You literally just had an Uncrustable, y'all. Look at that freaking synchronicity. All right. Should I keep living by myself or should I give my Libra friend a try, although she's much older than me? Okay. That's right, Aquarius. We are lucky to have Dan. Oh, you don't know what an Uncrustable is, Dan? Aliens! I missed her birthday. It was February the 14th. Y'all, Aliens has not been in here in like months because she had a baby. I miss you. Y'all, look, it's Aliens. Anybody who doesn't know Aliens, she's been with me since the beginning of my channel. And Uncrustable is like a peanut butter and jelly. I missed you. Thank you, Thomas. All right, Cornisha, let's see if you should live by yourself. I got strawberry. You had grape. Happy birthday, Aliens. I'm so glad you came in here. Didn't you just ask about aliens in the chat, Ann, like yesterday? Yours was Crustables, Dan? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see, Cornisha. I need another bite of this freaking Uncrustable. Yes, Jonathan. Her birthday is Valentine's Day. Thomas said, where's everybody from? I'm from Georgia. I got some jingle in my pocket. They wasn't with me in that posted in the front yard. I missed you too, Aliens. We missed you. Ann's from Texas. Six of Cups, Cornisha. Death reversed. I guess you ain't know I raise hell and get the cornbread. Y'all know that song? Page of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Swords. Okay, I feel like, Cornisha, if you do move in with this person, it's going to cause a painful ending between y'all. Y'all are going to end up splitting in a painful way. Gary? Okay, well, Gary is going to piss you off if you live with him. You ever heard them people talk about, like, you think you know a person, but you really don't know a person until you move in with them, right? Oh, Gary gonna piss you off. Ten of Swords. I wouldn't move in with Gary. Gary need to stay on his side of town. Because the Ten of Swords is here. I think that this connection can be positive with the Six of Cups as long as you don't actually move in with them. But being their roommate might cause some issue. The Page of Pentacles reversed is around some lessons that'll be learned here. And it may take a toll on this connection with the Death reversed. But I feel like it'll stay positive if you don't move in. Oh, Debbie, my bad. I'm sorry. Well, Debbie, you and Debbie gonna have some problems if you move in with her. You speak Budweiser, Aquarius? For all the truth that you made me see. You speak Coors Banquet, LJ? Celine Dion, baby. What better way to bring in Pisces season? Better the one who let me up, never let me fall. I'm sorry. Thank you, aliens. Cornisha, if you feel like financially that you have to be with this person to make it, I understand, but just know there's going to be a lot of lessons you learn because that Ten of Swords is there. LJ, what? Thank you, Sophie. LJ, you got me over here thinking I done shit you. What happened? What happened was... I'm checking now, girl. Look at LJ. Oh, yeah, the moon song, Jonathan. Yes, boy. The moon song. I'm sorry, JoJo. I'm getting it. You love to prank people. Well, you know, I believe any damn thing. You're welcome, Cornisha. Let me see, JoJo. I'm scrolling back up, baby. Let me find it. I had to go to the store before bed. Just saw you called me. You can post, JoJo. Thank you, Jonathan. I think so, Ann. I finally had downtime and came on and seen my love dove on. You are magical. Thank you for summoning me. She was asking about you, too. You did donate, LJ? I'm looking. Is it on PayPal? You know I be accidentally missing people. The moon. There it is. I see it, LJ. Got it. I got it, LJ. Okay. I see the story, the question too. I'm about to read it. How long has it been since you've been in our chat, aliens? Like how many months, y'all? This is how I know time flies. I bet it's been a long time, ain't it? Too long, Dan said. You sent it to the wrong person before, and they didn't give you your money back. Them assholes. Karma get them. Almost a year. What in the fresh hell, y'all? It's been almost a year since aliens came in my chat. The moon couldn't light up the world the way you do. It ain't got shit on you. No, they didn't. But they must have needed it so I didn't trip. All right, y'all. I'm going to quit running my mouth and do LJ. LJ is up for a mini read so I can remember. Y'all know that song? Jonathan made me think of it when he said the moon couldn't even. That song is popping. It's by Brianna. I do have neighbors, Jonathan. I pray for them every day for putting up with me. I do. I pray for my poor neighbors because they have to listen to my big, which I have. I'm not in an apartment. I'm in a house, so at least they don't have to put up with me like an apartment. If I had an apartment, those neighbors would probably report me because my big mouth. It's been more than a year. Oh no, I don't have no neighbors. It's just a house that I rent. I just have some neighbors next door. I'm sure they'd probably be hearing me being loud sometimes. All right, LJ, I'm reading it, baby. I'm on the wrong damn phone. This is the one with the This is the one with the PayPal on it. Pay attention, Marley. You know, actually, I have a neighbor that's 92 years old, and she checks on me all the time, y'all, and I check on her, and it's the sweetest thing. I love her so much. She lives across the road from me. All right, if I was to entertain the man, VH, will GS not cause problems? This is not his brother, it's another guy. So you want to know what GS's reaction will be if you entertain VH, right? Welcome, Cornisha. We glad to have you, boo. Thank you, Anne. 2022. Has my chat grown since you were in here, aliens? He creates chaos. Yeah, I remember you saying that because, okay, Ilda, because you said, because he was the one that was going to get triggered about his brother. That's why I remember him. All right, let's see how's his reaction going to be. Are my neighbors hillbillies without a trailer? It's very possible, Jonathan, because we in South Georgia. 222. All right, let's see, LJ. If it tells me that you need to keep it on a down low. Are you serious, aliens? I knew it was a long time ago. I got to pull this question back up so I can look at this person's initials anyway. Jonathan be having the jokes, LJ, every time. He's got that dry British humor. I'm like, yes, Bino. He never comes in here anymore. If I was to entertain the man VH. So what is GS's energy going to be if LJ makes this decision? What is GS's energy going to be? Two of Swords. Jonathan loves them jokes now. What, Sophie? Come on, girl, now. Thank you, aliens. I really do mean that, too. Thank you. It's been blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears, and every one of y'all that helped me get there. Oh my God, LJ, you cannot tell this man that you got nothing going on. You cannot. Look at this. Two of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. They would do anything to destroy it. They would do anything to sabotage a connection. But I don't feel like that goes for you with this specific person. I feel like they will do anything to sabotage any romantic connection. We live in a small town. I don't plan to. Same girl. Same girl, same. Yeah, you don't need to let this person know your business at all, if possible. Don't let it put you in fear, but at the same time, it's like this person could try to like make you feel bad for the choices you're making around love, make you feel guilty, make you feel sorry for them. It's like they're going to start out with this disappointment sort of energy. And then here comes the Five of Swords. It's going to turn into like sabotage. You know, like I said, don't let it make you fearful, but it's that energy of doing whatever they can to cause ruckus around you when it comes to romance. That's a Dutch song. We don't talk. That's the sad part. It's just that this person, it's almost like this energy, LJ, and I hate to say this about this person, the freaking devil is out here. They are obsessed with you. This is the person that even if they don't have you, they don't want nobody else to have you either. And that's a very nasty energy. They're not going to get any good blessings coming their way with this energy, because whatever we project out from us is what we attract, right? But you got the freaking Five of Cups coming from them, the Five of Swords, and the damn devil. It's like, if you feel any negative projections off of this person, you're going to have to do like I told the other trash bag. Dusty, musty, crusty up in here. This is dusty, musty, crustyville right here. Damn. This is the most reading I've gotten all night, man. You got to send it back their way with love and light. That's all you can do. Drama Queen card. Queen of Wands reversed. Drama. Even though they're a man, it don't matter. They can still get the freaking drama card. This is the most, every card here. When I first saw the Two of Swords, I was kind of like, you know, maybe it's just that they're going to decide what they're going to do. This is making a decision, right? But then they're going to get disappointed. They're going to do what they can to sabotage you. But again, it's not just with this one specific person that you have your eye on. It's if they get wind of you with anyone, because they got this unhealthy obsession with you. They will cause drama at any time they can. And the freaking Magician reverse, that's the card of the manipulator, is on the bottom with the Fool attached to it. Again, don't be fearful of this person, but don't let them know your business. If he's hot, you go for the hot man anyway. You don't ever let the projections of other people stop you from living, because that is something I'm trying to learn right now. I'm trying to learn to make decisions around what makes Marley happy. I always feel guilty when I make decisions around what makes myself happy, right? But you got to learn that if you don't start making decisions around what makes you happy, nobody else is going to do it for you. Well, that's good that you avoid this man. That is very good, because you need to at all costs. Even though you don't talk to this person, I feel like they are obsessed with you. That's the card of being obsessed. It's like, even if you don't have them, they don't want you to have nobody else either, even if you don't have them. I think that they think in the back of their mind there's going to be an opportunity with you, because the Three of Wands is here. It's like they're waiting on their right time, or that, yes, Jessica, that's true. They're waiting on that right time, you know, Three of Wands. Never saw the sunshine like this. Never seen the waterfalls like this. Never seen the lights off like this. What is this? Maxwell. Fortunate by Maxwell. I figured that'd make y'all laugh. I was trying to make light of this energy. LJ, just protect your energy. energetically and protect yourself. But it's simple. Just protect yourself energetically. Thank you, LJ. Let's get you some oracles. This person be watching you, assessing. The assessing card came out. But with the devil, and I'm not saying they stand beside your house every night, but they be trying to find out your business in some way. They be trying to figure out what's going on with you, even if you don't talk to them. But you probably know that. And if it's a small town, you know, if they're connected with anybody, this person be watching. Look, they got that little telescope looking shit. You tell them to want in one hand and shit in the other. You know why this energy's coming at you? Because you're coming up on this energy. You're growing. You're blossoming in some way. 33 breaks down to a 6. It's about balance. When you start to blossom, people that aren't blossoming with you, their demons get irritated, right? So look at this as confirmation that you are growing and evolving. You're blossoming. So you just keep uphill, baby. You ain't going backwards, uphill. All uphill, energetically uphill. When you start to feel some bullshit coming off of them, close your eyes. This is not my energy. I do not accept it. I send it back to good little fella with love and light and keep it pushing. I can believe that, LJ, with these cards, that it's been going on like that. Because every single card that came out went in a negative direction. It's like they have this little weirdo obsession with you. So just protect your energy, baby. I hate that it even came out that negative because I hated to tell you, but you got to tell you what comes out, right? And the thing that's so icky about it is you're welcome, LJ. The thing that's so dusty about it is even if they know they can't have you, they don't want you to be happy. You know, what kind of miserable person would be like that? It's like, well, if it didn't work out with me and them, or it can't work out with me and them. If you love somebody and you're not like unhealthy obsessed, if you truly love somebody, in the end, you would be good with them being happy away from you, even if it hurts. That's love, right? So this definitely ain't that, but I know you know that. So he is very selfish. He's the kind of guy that'll, like my grandma used to say, he will cut his nose off to spite his own face. So he's hurting himself in the process of the destruction. He's being destroyed right along with it, with his own destruction. He'll cut his nose off to spite his own freaking face. You know? Shit. Okay. Oreo Cookie, you are up. Oh, Oreo Cookie. Dipping in the milk. He grabs the pony and is the victim of his own drama. Ain't it? She got eyes that cut you like a knife and lips that taste like sweet red wine, and her pretty legs go to heaven every time. She got a gentle way that puts me at ease. When she walks in the room, I can hardly breathe. Got a devastating smile, knock a grown man to his knees. Are you here, Oreo? If you don't hurry up and post, I'm going to call Chips Ahoy. Okay, Galilee, are you here? He's tall. He might be tall, but he's not very self-aware. I can say that. It's really sad, actually. All right, Galilee. Oh, there's Jeannie. I've been around you too long, Dan. Jeannie, you can post, baby. You're number 12. Makes my heart go haywire. She's gonna be my wife. She got whatever it is. Is this water sign coming in with an offer? Well, let's see. She got whatever it is. I don't know what to do. Every time I try to tell her how I feel, it comes out, I love you. She got whatever it is. All right, let's see. Is the water sign coming in with an offer for Jeannie? This damn water sign. I'm just kidding. Is this water sign coming in with an offer for Jeannie? When she loves me. Two of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Well, I think they are. It looks like a small offer with the Page of Pentacles. But this looks positive, Jeannie. Two of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. So I got to give that a yes. What you done did? What you done did to that water sign? You go, girl. Y'all had a conversation. Well, it shows in the cards. You go, girl. She set him straight. Y'all hear that confidence? Ryan, don't be trying to elope with my moderators. Ryan trying to elope with my moderator over here. You're welcome, Jeannie. Thank you, baby. Ryan trying to elope with my moderator. All right, Ann, it's your turn. You're number 14. I'm hoping that this ain't too hard to believe. 'Cause baby, you're the only one for me. Hey, that's the burger place, ain't it, Jonathan? Elope leads to making them dinner and picking up drawers. I can't. Dan, I can't with you. Dan said that eloping leads to making them dinner and picking up drawers. I know they be making me starve in here, Cornisha. That's why I had to get my Uncrustable to hold me over. Okay, we're doing a love reading for Ann. Thank you, Margaret. She said, keep singing. You're like a mirror to my soul. You're a queen. And finally now I know just what that means. And I can't. She said, I'm good. Far it go. 5 guys and a woman and a normal burger peeping like a Tom. And you got the lover's card come out. In the upright. Oh my gosh. It's a Gemini card, and Gemini's in your chart. But for me doing a love reading on you and you got the Lovers card, somebody feels like really pulled towards your energy. Lord. Damn it, Ann. Talking about ribs and taters. Now Jonathan talking about Five Guys. And you made pot roast. Help me. And I'm over here going to have to cook something if I don't, when I get off here. That ain't even going to happen. Why I'm lying. I did get Chinese before I came on here. But I be getting hungry when I leave here too. Four of Wands in the Lovers. This is like somebody wants an opportunity with you. If it wasn't you I was reading for and I was reading for just somebody I didn't know, I would say somebody feels a very intense connection and it's mutual. Like you may feel a pull towards this person too. The Four of Wands is an open door of opportunity that they want with you. The Five of Cups is they're feeling disappointment because something about this connection disappoints them, whether it's that they can't make it work the way they want it to. The High Priestess is here. They feel like a very deep spiritual bond with you. The Sun card is here. That's the happiest card in the deck. Also the card of Leo. It's like you light up this person's world. This sounds like some fluffy duffy bullshit, but it's what came out. But even though you light their world up, even though they feel spiritually connected to you, even though the Lovers is here and they want an opportunity, something about this connection disappoints them. Five of Cups. They might feel like they can't make it happen. There could be there's some sort of obstacle that disappoints them. It's the Leo for real. Perfectly makes sense with the Sun card coming out. Yeah, they feel a spiritual connection to you. And then the Knight of Pentacles, it's like even though they feel the disappointment, even though all of that, they're still slowly but steadily coming towards you anyway. You said no. That's what it is. But the Knight of Pentacles tells me they ain't going to give up. Not yet anyway. This feels very positive and intense. Like, if y'all could be, like, on the same page, it could be something great. I don't know what the obstacle here is. But there's something, you know. There's chemistry completely. Oh. I said no, not even after 5 years. Sounds like attachment, Cornisha said. Well, then if you don't trust him, then you know. Your intuition is screaming at you with that High Priestess. You already know the right answer, you know? Because a lot of times, the connections that I've noticed that come in tarot will be like very much chemistry. Thank you for staying so late, Jonathan. I hope you get sleep and have a good night, baby. But you'll feel a connection, but you know that there's something not right about it. You can have chemistry, but you got to have the other stuff too, right? So it's sad. All right, Auntie Gone, you are up. Bye, Jonathan. Margaret said, keep singing. Okay, baby, let me find you a song. Nothing on. There ain't nothing wrong. All right, let's see. I didn't do yours, JoJo. Go ahead, baby. You can post. Well, girl, you know I've been on you forever. How many nights have we hung out together? Same little crowd, little bar, little town, around this old dance floor. My boys are laughing, tap me on the shoulder, making a motion like could y'all get any closer? They want to know what's up while I'm still holding you. Will me and JG be more than friends? Will JoJo and JG become more than friends? Up our little town last week or two. You're welcome, baby. So tell me why we even trying to know this feeling. Have I gotten a reading done? I try to read for myself, but it don't work. This is the friend card, JoJo, the Three of Cups. Now, the King of Swords is a yes, but at the same time, more than friends would be more emotional. This feels like a connection that's like a friend that y'all have a mental connection, but it's stuck right there. So how about not right now? I don't feel like it. Because the Three of Cups is here with the Queen of Swords. That's like a good friendship card. So I feel like not right now. I don't know if it hasn't grown to that yet or if there's some sort of blockage. He's your friend. I feel like that's where it's kind of stuck at. Maybe you can make a move or something to change that. Thank you, Flo. What does Sag Mercury mean, Flo? Because you be knowing about the astrology. Do this or not? Should we keep them talking, girl, or should we just make them stop? All right, Margaret, you are up. I know Margaret's in here. She be telling me to sing. He's out of town working, but we talk every day and he flirts with me. That's so sweet. I love it. Don't y'all just love it when you have an innocent connection? Literally, I try to read for myself nothing, but I can always read for others. But I think people abuse my power for weakness. You hear my big ass mouth, aliens? I know. Me and my big ass mouth. I never know when to just zip it. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. You usually save your readings for penthouse letters. Me too, Jessica. I don't get it, Dan. You remind me of what I really can't. Really big mouth vibes that will sing randomly. Lord Jesus. That's hilarious. I love you too, aliens. And I've been wrong. I've been down. Been to the bottom of every bottle. Okay. It's a dirty magazine. Oh, it's a porn magazine. My bad. Oh, thank you, Margaret. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Well, I have to take Paul to child support because he is not paying. It must have been so bad. Well, Margaret had to put Paul in child support. We're going to use a pink deck. To say sorry, I was waiting on a different story. Me too, Jessica. I've been down. Will Margaret have to take Paul to child support? Yeah, 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 yeah. Queen of Swords reversed. Six of Swords. If you want to get to a resolution here, I think that for some reason you're holding back on doing this to this person. I don't know if you feel guilty about doing it or you're just hoping that he'll pay on his own, because the Two of Swords is showing me that you're kind of holding back. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords. It's like you don't want to do this, but I feel like telling you to go ahead and get it started, because it's only fair that they help pay for their kid, and it will reach a resolution if you do it. The Queen of Swords has been speaking to me about boundaries lately in here, so I'm just going to go with it. And when the Queen of Swords reversed, there's a need for you to set this boundary just for your kid's sake, right? It's only fair. It's what's for best for your kid. If you want to reach that Six of Swords place of peace and resolution, you will go ahead and do it. But I feel like you are holding back for some reason. Don't have mercy. Just go ahead and quietly get the process started. I feel like you need to. I'm catching up on y'all stuff. Alrighty. Ms. Rack is up. Fancy Nancy, you're almost up. You can post because you're next. You're after Ms. Rack. You came in at the perfect time, Fancy Nancy. I did yours, Margaret. You might need to fast forward. I represent for the bitches. All eyes on the riches. No time for the little... I did yours, Margaret. I already closed the list, Tina, baby. All right. Well, Mintu called me to his mom's house tonight. Because I'm the baddest bitch. Yeah, gotta love some Trina after Nickelback, right? The Sun card and the Ace of Swords reversed. I think no, Nancy. The reason why is the Ace of Swords is reversed. Again. Oh, that sounds so good, aliens. That food sounds so good. And I ate some shrimp fried rice earlier that my son cooked. He put shrimp and some scrambled eggs and rice and something in there. I ate it. It was good. Yes, Margaret. Fancy Nancy, it's something about being illuminated around this person not being honest with you. So they may say yes at first, but I don't think it's going to work out, baby. Margaret. Yes, Margaret. Fast forward, Margaret. Oh my God, look how connected we are, Marley, even when we're far away. I know it. You are welcome, Fancy Nancy. Yes. Aliens be having the food, y'all. Y'all know what me and aliens used to do to each other to pick on each other? We would send each other pictures of our fruit. Like if like, let's just say I went to the store and I bought like this cup of chopped up cantaloupe and some grapes and strawberries. And it's so weird. I helped manifest you come in this chat because just today I bought me some strawberries and blueberries and bananas. Dan's a man who cooks. Aquarius said that's sexy. All right, LZ, you are up, baby. Yeah, I'll be doing that ASMR. I will when I get off of here because I got to wash my strawberries and my blueberries. So when I get off of here and wash them, I'm going to send them to you because that's what I'm going to eat when I get off here. I kept it moving through my pain. Stopped praying, started forcing change. Like water in the wintertime. You only freeze if you're confined. Good night, Cornisha. I hope you have a good night and a good day at work tomorrow, baby. This too shall pass to keep me from losing my mind. Thank you, aliens. I know I be eating that junk food too, but hey. Started forcing change like water in the winter. I'm sorry, Firespawn. I already closed it, baby. Thank you, Flo. Is my meeting up with the doctor going to be productive on 2/22? I'm still unsure on how I'm going to go about it. I'm at a crossroads with it. Well, let's see. Hey, Vive. You're welcome, Firespawn. All right, LZ. Let's see what comes out. Three of Pentacles. Ooh, Seven of Wands. LZ, I already know the situation, and you got 2 3s here. I feel like if you bring up a third party energy, that's up to you, right? This person is going to get very defensive with you, and y'all could have a disagreement. And it could create a stalemate between y'all, basically. So if you bring that up, it's going to create a stalemate. If not, then it may just be a regular old interaction. But with the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, if a third party's brought up, it's going to create some sort of stalemate between y'all. Love works like magic. I think about it always. Okay, Jessica, you are up, baby. Yes, you do, LZ. Do you see what Dan said? I sure could, Aquarius. Chinese food is the best. I understand, LZ. Good luck, baby. It's fine, P. You can still post. All right, was that skank ass? Jessica always has the best words, y'all. Was that skank ass? Let me say it one more time. I'm going to reread it. Was that skank ass Capricorn girl I used to hang out with jealous, being a covert narcissist towards me? She was a little stalker when I got away from her ass. Was that skank dusty musty girl? You're welcome, LZ. Was that skanky ranky dusty musty girl? starting shit with me on the down low. Good night, JoJo. Thank you for coming in here. All right, Jessica, let's see. Was the skanky Capricorn girl being a covert narcissist? Oh, skanky stanky. Two of Pentacles. I feel like this person was up and down in her energy towards you. There were times whenever she might have felt like she wanted to be nice to you, and then there were times where she didn't feel that way. But the Capricorn card came out with the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like it went both ways, honestly. I feel like she had good days and bad days with the Two of Pentacles. So there were times where she might have been decent towards you, but then there might have been times where she was the other too. It went back and forth. So not one or the other. Does that make sense? And the Three of Pentacles is at the bottom. I do feel like you getting away from her was more like protection. The Four of Cups reversed to me is about rejection being God's protection. So if that makes sense. But yeah, I do feel like she was back and forth. Some days she might have been decent towards you, and then other days she might have been trying to be a sneaky link towards you. Found you when your heart was broke. I filled your cup until it overflowed. Took it slow, fought to keep you close. I was afraid to leave you on your own. I said I'd catch you if you fall. And if they laugh, then fuck them all. Bipolar. There you go. All right, P, you said, is anyone coming towards me in love? All right, I'm looking, P. But too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there. Is anybody coming towards P in love? Is anybody coming towards P in love? Eight of Cups reversed. You're welcome, Jessica. The Devil reversed and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're being protected right now, P. Like, this is that energy of the universe. Imagine you have a cell phone and it's on 2% battery, so it needs to sit in the corner and charge up, right? You can use the phone while it's charging, but it's not advised. So I feel like it's in your best interest not to date anybody until you release some sort of toxic connection you had in your past. Eight of Cups reversed, Devil reversed. So I don't think there's anything that's for your best good coming towards you right now. Because the Eight of Pentacles is even reversed. All right, Ice Cream, you are up. Oh, Lord. Dan and Aquarius. Dan and Age. Get a room, baby. I didn't see it till just now. All right, Ice Cream, you can go. A Cash, if you want to go. Flo said, Dan, be good. Prisha. Always whenever I get to the last 10, I just start posting people because I know half of them done left. Ash Ronnie, you're number 24. I see you, Melody. It don't mean I'm skipping you. I'm just calling your name. Shodney's number 25. Sydney's number 26. Intuitive is 27. Melody R, you can post. She said she's here, so I'm going to stop a minute. Thank you, Flo. Zap. You are up, Melody. You go, girl. You're my world, shelter from the rain. How is Eric feeling about me? All right, does Eric want Melody deep down? Let's see, Melody. Zapping is therapeutic. You made him mad today. I can't wait to get off of here and wash my fruit so I can send aliens a picture like the old days. Y'all are not together. Okay. You might think there's something more I want. Does Eric want Melody deep down? The moon. The moon couldn't light up the world the way you do. Yeah, deep down they do, Melody. So funny how you worded that and the moon came out. On a deep level, they do. 7 of Cups reversed. This is about really deep down, that's what they want. 2 of Wands reversed. This is something they've made up on a deep level. Now, how they act in the physical world, I don't know, because the moon can even be subconsciously. Deep down can be secretively, you know? But yeah, actually the answer is yes, they do. But that doesn't mean you let them string you along, okay? But they do actually want you. Like an a-hole, he claims he doesn't, but he does. 7 of Cups reversed and the 2 of Wands reversed, that's a yes. And strawberries, that's right. Am I tough enough to handle things at work? First, you got to believe it yourself. The human body is an amazing animal, Ash Ronnie. It's built to adapt to its surroundings. So you may not be in the energy right now of being able to properly handle it, but as you keep going at it and keep going at it, you will adapt and evolve and grow. And you will be able to. The Judgment reversed. I feel like the belief needs to, you got to make your own mind up about this. And the Moon reversed. And the Page of Cups. So if you make your mind up, then yes, you are tough enough. But you got to dig deep, okay? Moon reversed, the Judgment reversed. There's a need to make your mind up. That's half the battle. With the Judgment reversed, it's telling me you're not sure of yourself, right? So blindly make your mind up and you'll be fine. Page of Cups. You got to look at this from a different perspective. Hangman. I think you're overthinking it. There's a Queen of Pentacles deep down inside of you. You got to pull her out. So yes, you can. Make your mind up. Get you some affirmations. Just for aliens, I'm going to say, look up Dylan James on the internet. He's got good affirmation tapes. All right, Shadney. Does my ex think of me? Shadney, does her ex think of her? You're welcome, Ash Ronnie. Good luck, baby. Flo, I used to always tell everybody to watch Dylan James and Aliens like, Marley, if you say that one more time, She said you just had to do it. Yes, Mark, you're next, baby. 2 of Wands reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. They think that this is completely over, but they still think about it, and they would like some sort of resolution between y'all, but the problem is they don't think that that's possible. 2 of Wands reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. They want a resolution, but they don't think that's possible. They think there was either too much drama or that you've lost interest. All right, Mark is up. He needs to cut the check. Now tell me how that's making sense. He did you dirty and I'll be the one to pay for it. But something's about sweet and I just want a taste of it. So go on, do your thing, baby. You keep on throwing game at me, I'm going to keep on playing. You're welcome, Shodney. All right. Does me and my ex-girlfriend, Sandra, Cancer sign, gonna reconcile? I'm a Gemini. Will they have a comeback? Will Mark and his girlfriend reconcile? Yes, you are, Sydney. I called your name. You can post. Will Mark and his girlfriend reconcile? You can post your question, Sydney. I already put your name in the chat, baby. Moon reversed. Ace of Swords. The Star. Yes. You and this person are going to discuss this and try to reach a resolution, Mark. With this, I have to cover this card up due to the rules on YouTube, but that's the Star card. The Ace of Swords is about communication, getting on the same page. The Moon reversed, having a come to Jesus meeting, putting it all out there on the table, opening up to each other. I do feel like you will. Hey, Harlem, thank you very much, baby. Sydney, the controversial groomer. All right, Thomas Webb, if you're still in here, you can go. And Sydney, you can post, baby. I done called everybody's name now. That's the whole list. So anybody that was on the list, if I didn't do your question and you're in here, just post it. Will he come forward and try? You are welcome, Mark. Good luck, man. I promise, I hope that everything works out like the Star card says, okay? He feels like you can't reach a resolution, Shodney, I think. I done forgot the whole reading now, honestly. But a resolution means like resolving something, solving it, a solution, right? Will he come forward and try to communicate with me tomorrow at work? All right, Sydney, let's see. All right, Thomas, I see you, baby. I'm going to get you in just a minute, okay? All right, Sydney. Will he come forward and try to communicate with Sydney tomorrow at work? You're welcome, Shodney. Anne's up there on the roof sniping people. I feel like they're going to try and communicate with you in a very logical way at work. They're going to try to keep it professional, and they're going to avoid any sort of emotional, showing you any emotion. Page of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords. They're going to be really dry. So yes, Sydney, I think they will communicate with you, but it's going to be in a very logical, professional sort of way. I've been a rolling stone all my life. All right, is Thomas Webb's ex still into him? Let's see, Thomas. Is Thomas Webb's ex still into him? It's who I really want to be. You're so good for me. When I'm holding you. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is done for them. They have emotionally detached, Thomas. The Queen of Swords is a very logical lady. She's been through a lot of shit and she don't take no shit. The Five of Pentacles, she feels like even if it hurts, she's got to make a head over heart decision and leave this behind. And got that wrench. She's throwing that wrench. Intuitive chosen one. Would SS be happy if I communicate with him? Would SS be happy if intuitive communicates with him? Would SS be happy if intuitive communicates? Six of Wands reversed. The Fool. They would be happy because the Fool is here. But if you communicate with them, it's going to waste your time because the Six of Wands is reversed with the King of Wands reversed. So they would be excited about it, Fool card, but you would be wasting your time. I have, Flo. I've been having a lot of suitors. What you mean? You're welcome, intuitive. LOL, you missed the comments. I guess so. I just be looking at the questions. I be trying to focus on the questions. What, I got perverts in here tonight? Oh, perverts in here, huh? Thank you, Flo. Is that who you zapped earlier when I said zap? Anne had her a suitor in here tonight. He was telling her he loved her. Anne said, Dan, don't cap. You a Leo. Anne done been around her kids too long. She done said, don't cap. Why can't I have you? You know, it's really sad if somebody would come in this chat room and try to be all I'm trying to do is just give them some advice, Lord. They wouldn't want me if they got around me because I'm crazy as batshit. I ran Ryan out of the chat and didn't even wrench him. He was telling Ann he loved her and everything. Another one, I just told him, you're not in the market. Thank you, Flo. Flo gonna get that sword out. It was a good day today. We didn't have too many trolls. You're welcome, Thomas. Good night to you and nice to meet you, baby. I hope you come back. Flo, speak of the devil. Look, Flo, as you said it, look above your comment. Lord. I'm not ready to mingle. I'm just a nutty tarot reader. Trust me, you don't want all this baggage, baby. Lord, I don't even know what to say. I'm just going to sit here. I need me another Uncrustable. What I need to do is go wash my fruit. I actually got strawberries and blueberries. Flo said, I just love serving plot twists. I'm going to have to send aliens a picture of my fruit when I get done washing it. Make her proud. Dan. And I'm talking about blueberries and strawberries, Lord. She said that didn't sound right. But Dan, if you've never had an Uncrustable, when you go back to the grocery store, I need you to buy a 4-pack, okay? And my favorite is strawberry, but you can get grape if you really like grape jelly better. But you've got to try the Uncrustable, okay? Even if you don't really like strawberry, peanut butter and jelly, I always put my box in the refrigerator, and it says put them in, like, leave them in the freezer, and then you take the Uncrustable out of the freezer and you let it thaw out. But I just put mine in the refrigerator right when I buy them because I eat them in like one day. And if you get the small pack, there's only 4 in the pack. You got to try this Uncrustable, man. Uncrustables are life. Oh, you got to get your sugar down. I wonder if they have sugar-free Uncrustables. Yes, Flo, I love it. Tell them I'm a nun. Because there is a little truth in that. There is a little truth in that. If they knew my history over the past 4 years, it would pretty much fit the description of a nun, actually. Yes. So it's got a little truth behind it, actually. You ain't really lying. You ain't really lying. All right, y'all, I think I'm about to go so I can go wash my fruit. And Ann can laugh at me some more because I said it again like a dummy. Now it's all awkward when I say it. I'm going to go wash some strawberries. How about that? Wash my fruit so I can send Alien a picture. Ann ruined her nun streak. Uh-oh. Yes, Daniel, get your wife some Uncrustables. She will love you for it. I get brownie points with Dan's wife. When she gets that Uncrustable, get her the strawberry ones, Dan. Well, no, I take that back. You ask her, does she like grape jelly or strawberry jelly better? Whichever one is her favorite, get her that one. I wish I could send you some Uncrustables, but they would probably be melted by the time they got there. I want to send your wife a care package, Dan. So this is what I want you to do, Dan. I want you to email me your phone. You don't have to do this, so I'm just saying, if you will, email me your phone number at the email I just put in the chat. And if you give me your phone number and you have like a P.O. box or somewhere I could send it to, I want to send your wife a care package. I just got that idea, okay? I think that would be cool. Yeah, you can do it even tomorrow or something. You can even email it to me tomorrow. And if you don't get the email tonight, then I can give it to you when we come back in the chat again tomorrow. You can ask me for the email again, and I'll send it to you, and then you can send me your phone number on there, and then I can find out how to send the package. Uh-oh, Ann's about to go on Marky's live. I'm so excited now because I can pay you back for always helping me mod by sending your wife a care package. I'm excited. I need this in my life. Go get him, Ann. Go get him. Don't lick his face too much, okay? Don't lick his face too much. You're waiting for your international package, Flo? Dan said, is he supposed to use his handsome phone voice? If you want, you can. That's okay. Only if he has clarified butter. Because I know sometimes he has lobster. He said he was cooking lobster tonight, so he might still have some left. He might have leftovers, Ann. Antoinette, I'm already done for the day, baby. I'm sorry. How are you doing? A real cook uses clarified butter. Then he probably does. I don't even know what the hell that means. All I know about is butter. Y'all know I'm not a real cook. We've made it very clear, right? I think I'm gonna pass, Antoinette. No donation either, baby. Cause all the juice has been run out of me. I'm pooped out. Come back in here tomorrow around 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? And that way I'll be fresh and I can give you a better reading. Good night, Antoinette. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? I hope y'all have a good night. Oh, okay, so it doesn't burn. Got it. All right. So email me that phone number, Dan. All right, y'all have a good night. I love y'all. Bye.